up, guys? Welcome back to another edition, very late edition of What's in the Bag, Son, which I have two of this time because this is going to be a compilation of an entire year of what I've been purchasing. Now, in a year's time, I could probably purchase more than this, especially if I had more finances. But nonetheless, this is probably going to be a lengthy video. And like I said, this is everything from last Christmas. I have not done a update physical media video since, well, before last Christmas. So it's kind of about time. And if I waited any longer, I would literally be making a video that's like over 2 hours long. So I've been putting this off for way too long. So I hope to speed through these, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, basically there's a bag of Blu-rays and there's a bag of DVDs. So here we go. This is one of the latest ones I got. I got this for 50 cents, old school. Haven't seen this film in time. Instead of streaming it, I found it super cheap. So, you know, it's one of those why not moments. This was a blind buy, Defender. I will watch anything with Dolph Lundgren. I'm pretty much trying to collect his and Jean-Claude Van Damme's films. And this is an extreme B-movie action movie with Jerry Springer in it. So that alone should tell you. And I watched this once after buying it, and Jerry Springer's hilarious in it. And it's not the greatest movie in the world, but I wasn't expecting it to be, but it is pretty fun. This is awesome right here. This is the American Pie 4-pack. Now, I reviewed all of them in shorts on the channel already. And what I like about this is it comes with its own separate discs for each film instead of just cramming them into one DVD. Before that, I had watched all of them, but The Naked Mile was my favorite until rewatching them. And I don't know if Bandcamp and Naked Mile, which one takes the cake, or the pie in this case. But they're both really funny, and I actually appreciated all of them other than The Book of Love. The Book of Love is still kind of crap. But Beta House, Naked Mile, and Bandcamp are actually better than I remember, and better than a lot of people give them credit for. Now, of course, they're not American Pie, and they're spin-offs. Like, you have to know what you're getting into. And don't expect, like, the quality that you're going to get from the American Pie 1 to 4, but for a side piece, no pun intended, it's pretty good. This is another one that I haven't seen for a long time. I found this for $1. The Virginity Hit. I remember watching this in my early 20s. I liked it for a long time. I related to it for a long time, but then I just lost interest in it and I got rid of it, and I haven't seen it in years. But I've been thinking about it, and I found it for $1, and I rewatched it, and it's pretty good. It's meh. It's just meh. This was another cheap one. This was, I think, $3. Had never heard it before. Just bought this blind. I like Elizabeth Hurley. I love her in Bedazzled. I watched this once. I didn't really love it, but I'm gonna give it another chance and see if my opinion changes. But it's kind of a thriller drama that involves like this Russian guy, and he's a mobster, and he just puts hits on people kind of thing. It's, I don't know, I found it kind of boring. You know, it was one of those like blind cover buys, but it wasn't as interesting as the cover made it seem that it would be. Haven't seen this one yet, Deadland. It's a zombie film from what it looks like, or at least an apocalypse film. So still need to check that one out. This is a really good hidden gem for a low budget film. This is Unhinged. This is not the Russell Crowe Unhinged. This is one that came out a few years before that, and it is a horror film, kind of a slasher. Plays out that way. It's British, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's very low budget, very independent, but it's a job well done on that one. This one I talked about on the channel, and I reviewed this one as well. This one surprised the hell out of me when I watched it on Tubi, and I found it and I had to buy it. I think I paid $10 for it. It comes with the slip, and this film is amazing. Go check out my review if you want to know a little bit more about this. But honestly, it's on Tubi, and if you like, you know, gory action revenge flicks, this is a really good one. Avenged. Goes by another name too, I think, but Avenged is how I know it. So, and Avenged is how it goes by in on Tubi. I found this one for 25 cents. This might be the cheapest film I've gotten ever. It was at a garage sale. This is the third Big Mama's House. I have not seen this one before, but I own the first two on Blu-ray, and I was thinking about getting the third on Blu-ray, but I found this for 25 cents, and I'm like, I just want to complete the collection. It's probably not going to be the greatest, but I want to complete the collection, so, and I'm not going to pass it down for 25 cents. But haven't seen it yet, so can't really talk about it. This is a cool flick. This is Bone Hill Road by Todd Sheets. This guy also directed Clownado, actually, which is right here, so I'll just show them both. Todd Sheets films, very low budget, very independent. I reviewed both on the channel. Now, I think I'm going to score them higher the next time I watch them, because the thing with these films is that I have to rate them by their quality, and their quality is, because of its budget, lower. So it's one of those things where I have trouble balancing out the technical aspects of the film versus the entertainment aspects of the film, because they're very different. Like the technicals here, the entertainment value is way up here though. Like these films are a blast, honestly. Like Clownado actually takes itself a lot more seriously than you would think from the title and the cover. And Bone Hill Road is actually a pretty cool werewolf film. It has a lot more going on though. There's a lot more drama with like a family drama going on kind of thing. And you're either gonna like that or not. And the acting is actually not really that great, but you're dealing again with an independent film. They work with what they got. There's a lot of passion behind both. And I really like them personally, and I love supporting independent cinema. I will always support independent cinema, so yeah, kudos to that one, and kudos to Todd Sheets. I bought the Crow sequels. I love the Crow, the original Crow, so I bought the sequels. Wicked Prayer is the only one I haven't seen yet, but Salvation and City of Angels, I have shorts on the channel. Go check them out if you haven't yet, and I will be making a short of this as soon as I can. That's the only one I still need to watch. And then I plan to do a full review on the remake, which I haven't seen yet. I missed that one in 2024, so that'll be new to me, and I'll be giving my full thoughts on that one once I get through the short of Wicked Prayer. And then that will conclude my entire Crow experience kind of thing. This is a cool film that I remember watching in like grade 12 or just after high school. That's the last time I watched this film, and I very much forget how it was, but I fell in love with independent cinema in high school basically, and I always loved indie films because of how much more realistic and raw and greater storytelling they were. But anyways, I hadn't watched this since, and this is like really young Ryan Gosling. You also got Ewan McGregor and Naomi Watts in here. This is called Stay, and it's kind of a mind bender. It's kind of a mind fuck, which independent mind fucks are fantastic. And it's really cool. This came out in 2005, which I graduated in 2007, so maybe I watched it even in high school. Could have been quite a while ago. But yeah, it's pretty good. You know, for most of the film I had forgotten, but certain things started coming back to me, especially the ending. As soon as the ending happened, it's kind of a twist ending, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that too. I like that. Here's one that I bought blind that I still haven't seen. I love foreign cinema. So this is a Turkish film. This is called Three Monkeys. Have not seen it yet, but this was either nominated or entered for the Turkish slot in at the Academy Awards when it came out in 2008. So it seems cool. I didn't even watch it. Oh wait, I did watch a trailer for this. So it seems cool. It seems dark, like a dark drama. It seems quite depressing. I don't know anything about it though, like plot-wise, so that's going to be a complete surprise for me. I got this also for 50 cents a while ago, a few months ago. Have not put it on yet, just been on my shelf. Has Cuba Gooding Jr. He makes a lot of shit films, but he also comes around and makes some good ones once in a while too. And then we got Christian Slater in here, so probably going to be a B film. B action movie. That's exactly what it looks like. And we'll just have to see whenever I decide to pop it in. Got this one for free. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Haven't seen it in a while, actually. Some people just give me films that they don't want anymore, so I got this on DVD. And, you know, why not? I never say no to free movies, ever. Well, I mean, sometimes I do, but if they look good and they're in mint condition and they're not, you know, absolutely trash, then yes. This is a trilogy that I got in a single DVD, or, you know, case, or whatever you want to call it. And I have reviews for the 3 of them on the channel, which I did this year. This is the Skulls trilogy. I bought this blind. I had not seen any of them. I just knew Paul Walker was in the first, and I went into it blind. I just wanted to experience it. The trilogy, for a cheap, like 2000s-ish, very tropey story, is not too bad. Actually, some of the sequels I think I enjoy a little bit more. A lot of people took attention to the Skulls 2 video, the review that I made, over the other 2. I got a lot of clicks on Skulls 2, so maybe Skulls 2 is the more popular one, or the algorithm just did that, I don't know, but Skulls 2 got a lot of attention. Skulls 3 did as well, but I enjoyed them all. They're 2 out of 5. I gave them 2 stars out of 5, all of them, all 3. And they're fun though. They're, you know, they're entertaining. They're like your Sunday rainy morning movie. Not bad at all. So that's the Skulls trilogy. I bought these and I have not seen them yet. Lots of movies I haven't seen yet, honestly. You know, busy watching things to review, doing other things. You know, there's always stuff to watch. But this is the Slumber Party Massacre 2 and the Slumber Party Massacre 3. On DVD, would have been better on Blu-ray, but they were $20 each used. And they're really, really good condition. So I cannot complain about that. I think I'm going to do a marathon with the 3 of them because I don't have the 4th. And probably review Slumber Party Massacre, the original, again, because I did it for 31 Days of Horror, but I might review it as a revisit and then review 2 and 3 afterwards as first-time watches. So we'll see how that goes. Free film given to me for free. This is a film that I have watched a few times and could never really get into, and it's one of those that I want to get into because it is a cult classic and everybody loves the shit out of this film. But it's never resonated with me really. And I don't know, maybe I'm just waiting for that right time for it to captivate me. But anyways, that's the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So got it for free again, and a lot of people tell me that I need to have the theater experience with this. Probably true, but I mean, for spooky season especially, everybody loves the shit out of this. So I don't think it's horrible, but I find it overrated. I don't see the mass hysteria and appeal to it, but maybe one day I'll get there. We'll just have to see, right? Oh man, there's a lot of friggin' DVDs here. I haven't even gotten to the Blu-rays. Okay, so I bought this blind, watched it once only, and it was pretty cool. Again, an indie film. We have Heather Graham and we have Jeremy Sisto in here. Both very interesting and intriguing and cool actors. We also got Jake Busey in here, and this is another kind of headfuck. Also, we got Linda Hamilton in here. I forgot. I just saw her face in the back. This is, like I said, an indie film. It's a small location kind of film, and there's some twists and turns that I don't really want to get into, but it's a cool flick. It's a cool kind of mystery-ish flick with some kind of disturbing elements. It's a cool drama. One I haven't seen yet, but I love me Fred Astaire. This is Follow the Fleet. I got this on like a 30% off sale at a used video store, so can't wait to check that one out. Fred Astaire's the man. Like, best dancer that's ever lived, honestly, tap dancer specifically. This is one that I checked out on Tubi, and I found it for a good price, and it came with a slipcover, so I could not say no to this. Not the greatest film in the world, but this is Witches of Blackwood, and it's not bad. It's a good watch, and it's well worth the price of admission or owning the DVD. But like I said, it's nothing that is going to blow you away. I wouldn't consider it really a hidden gem. But it's not a terrible watch in the slightest, and it's about witches and witchcraft, and it is a British film, but it has that Salem feel, so I think it's cool. Still need to see this one, but The Dead Outside, I specifically bought it for the cover. So I know nothing about it. That's going to be fully blind for me. So we'll see. A free film that I got given to me, Dazed and Confused. I watched it a few times. It's a classic. I have a really good time with this. Not one of my favorite films of all time or anything like that, but it is a good time. It is a fun film, and it's definitely packed with nostalgia, and pretty much anybody can relate to it in some way, shape, or form. So, wow. More free films given to me for free. Wayne's World. Love Wayne's World. Surprised I never got it on Blu-ray at all. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. This is not a really great film, but there are some funny moments. It has its moments, specifically. But overall, it's just meh. Like I said, good moments and fun when it is. And very, very stupid also when it is. It's just one of those. This was also given to me for free, but I have not seen this before. This is going to be a first-time watch for me. I was recommended it to me by the person who gave it to me. So they're like, you know, it's so good, it's so good. So I don't know what to expect. We'll see when I pop it on. All right. This is one that is older. This is from the 60s. And I have watched this once, but I was very young. Like I was maybe 12 or 13 when I watched this movie. And I think I got this at like, I work at a raffle place during the summer, and this was one of the prizes, but nobody claimed it. So I just took it home, and you know, again, it was a free thing. And this is The Sound of Music. So this is one that I need to give a rewatch because, like I said, I was a kid when I watched this, and I know it's a classic, and we got Christopher Plummer in here even. But I don't really remember much about it. Of course, I remember it's a musical. Of course, I know Julie Andrews. You know, I know it. I just forget kind of the plot and most of the songs and all that. So especially watching it as an adult, I think it will be a much better experience than watching it as a kid. But yeah, we'll see. I reviewed this one on the channel. This is a Christmas horror film. This is ATM. If you want to know a little bit more about it, go check out the review. ATM. We reviewed it last year, and it's cool. It's a very, very tiny location, semi-slasher kind of film. But more of like a stalker situation. It's a pretty cool movie. Bought this blind, watched it once. It was okay. I do want to give this a few more watches before I really give full opinion on it. Horsemen. This is the first and only film that has Zhang Ziyi in it that I have heard her speak English. There is no other film she's in that she speaks English that I've seen. Not even Rush Hour 2, not even the latest Cloverfield Paradox. She's in that, speaks Chinese, or Mandarin, sorry. And she's in one of my favorite films of all time, House of Flying Daggers. Again, a Chinese film in Mandarin. And she is amazing in that one. Beautiful, beautiful woman. And yeah, she's in this. And I bought it for her and Dennis Quaid's performance or Dennis Quaid being in it specifically. I didn't really know anything about it, but it seemed cool. And like I said, okay, but it needs more watches for me to, you know, give more of an opinion on it, because I just found it kind of simple, not a ton going on, derivative, you know what I mean? So we'll see with more watches. Haven't seen this one yet, but I've heard amazing things on this one, and I've heard this is one of the most underrated De Niro films ever. The Fan, with Wesley Snipes in here as well. I've only heard praise for this, so I don't even know if it is available on Blu-ray, because all I've ever been able to find is a DVD. Found it really cheap and decided to grab it, and I will judge it when I see it. But I hear good things and nothing but good things. This is a film I watched on Tubi. This I wanted to watch because I wanted to watch more Brendan Lee films. The only one I had seen with him in it was The Crow, so I wanted to check out some more. And this is Laser Mission, really good like martial arts kung fu style film from the 90s, 97, yeah. It's fun. This is a lot of fun, and this is, you know, exactly what you expect it to be. You know, your Jean-Claude Van Damme style, Jet Li style martial arts stuff with Brendan Lee. So it's a cool one. This I reviewed already. This one got a lot of clicks because I made it super clickbaity for obvious reasons. April Fool's Day. So when I reviewed it on April Fool's Day and made an April Fool's joke with my thumbnail and stuff. You can go look up April Fool. Well, actually, I don't even think it's titled April Fool's Day, but yeah, it's on my channel anyway. Maybe if you type in April Fool's, it'll come up. But I did review it, and it is a cool flick. I really wish I got the Scream Factory edition with the slipcover, but I've never been able to get it at a reasonable price. And it's, I don't know if it's out of print right now, but I know it's super expensive going on eBay. So I just can't justify the price for it, even with the slip. I'm not gonna pay like $70, $80 for it. It's just, I don't know, I don't want it that bad. The DVD is just fine for me. Okay, Blu-ray time. Going quicker than I actually thought it was going to go. I thought I was probably going to pass an hour, but maybe this will be, you know, under 40 minutes, hopefully. This is Vinegar Syndrome partner label, F25. They release a lot of independent films, and I mean the independent of independent. Like, this film makes Juno look like, you know, a $3 million movie or a $3 billion movie. Like, this is independent, okay? If you think Juno's independent, this is friggin' independent. This is Funny Haha, and this was released in 2002, yeah, early 2000s. So, interesting film. Just bought it blind. I watched the trailer, and I'm like, that seems cool. That seems right up my alley. And I'm telling you, these boutique labels kill it with introducing the world to forgotten films and forgotten cinema. You, like, they're a godsend because, you know, speaking for myself, I would never discover shit like this. I've mentioned that many times on the channel, that if it wasn't for boutique labels like Vinegar Syndrome and Severin, there's films that I would never hear of, ever. Just I wouldn't hear of them because they wouldn't get released. They'd just be lost. So yeah, good on them. And Funny Haha is not for everybody. Like I said, it's very independent. And it's very, like, almost home movie kind of thing. It's not shot on video or anything like that, but it does have this everyday, typical, you know, middle-class feel to it. This is Street Kings. Same director as End of Watch. I love End of Watch. This one wasn't as good as End of Watch, but it was pretty good still. We've got Keanu Reeves, Forrest Whitaker, Chris Evans, Common, and The Game in here. Those are the recognizable names that I know. Only seen this once. This is due for a rewatch because I got this a while ago, closer to like in the winter. So I watched it then, and that's the last time I watched it. Okay, it took me forever to watch this film, and everybody's gonna kill me in the comments, or probably gonna be like, really? You only watched that this year? I literally watched this film for the first time in 2025 in my life. Never watched this film before. Never watched this film before, till now. So I fixed that problem, and I bought this immediately on 4K with a slipcover because this film got an immediate 5 stars. And I know why this is a classic. That's Stand By Me, written by Stephen King and directed by Rob Reiner. Phenomenal film. I mean, this is everything that people say it is and more. So I loved it. I had a blast with this film. It's cool to see Wil Wheaton as a kid in here because Wil Wheaton is in a film that I love called Rent-A-Pal. Go watch Rent-A-Pal. Go watch my review for Rent-A-Pal on the channel if you want to check that out. He's an adult in that film, but it's cool to see him younger, and the rest of the cast too. The guy from Lord of the Rings. What the heck is his name? Is he in here? He's gotta be in here. Or am I confusing another film? Maybe I am. Forgive me for that. Yeah, he's not. River Phoenix is in here though. But yeah, I thought, forget his name, the guy who plays Sam. I thought he was in there. Maybe he's not. This is a awesome South Korean film. South Korea does it well, okay? South Korea knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to cinema, and this one kills it no differently. This is The Man from Nowhere. I was able to pick this up for $18.99 Canadian on 4K with slip in mint condition. Perfect, brand new too. This wasn't used. I found it and I just could not say no to this. This film is awesome. It's action packed. Unfortunately, this little girl has passed as, like, I think she was 20, between 20 and 22. In South Korea, they have this culture thing where there's a lot of pressure to make it in life, and if you don't make it to, like, if you don't achieve your goal, basically they have this thing where, like, living isn't worth it if you don't reach a certain, it's kind of ridiculous, but they take their careers and professional lives and success extremely seriously to the point of insanity. And yeah, she succumbed to that fate, which she's a star, so I don't see what more she could want. But again, it's a culture thing. Anyways, she's so good in the movie. She, you know, was destined to be a star, and she was in other movies. Yeah, unfortunately that happened. But The Man from Nowhere, although it has that small stain on it, well, not so small, but it's still a really good film, and rest in peace to her. Great one. Still haven't opened the plastic on this one, but I got this one for Christmas. Fitting. Terrifier 3 on 4K. Gotta pop that in again. I have seen it last Christmas, but and I think I have a review for the on the channel, yeah, but I have a spoiler-free review, so I don't go into detail about it. Maybe this Christmas or next Christmas I'll do like a full cover spoiler review kind of thing. Another one I got last Christmas, this is The Faculty. This is great for spooky season. I fell in love with this film the first time I watched it. It got an instant 5 stars. Another one that I watched late, I watched it 2-3 years ago for the first time. For anybody who doesn't know, I was raised like by strict parents who didn't let me watch anything that has the F word in it. So I was not allowed to watch anything above PG-13, and even PG-13 sometimes was, you know, vetted by my parents. So I missed out on a lot of films when I was a kid and when I was a teenager. And I was raised very sheltered and very nerdy, but gotta make up for lost time. I've always been a horror fan. I watched a lot of films when I was a teenager, like without my parents knowing. House of a Thousand Corpses is one of them. What a way to start, right? Scream was another. So there was some, but a lot of them I missed. Faculty is one that I missed. But I got straight 5 out of 5. I love that film. That film is so good and so underrated. Found this used for a really good price, the Ultimate Cut of Watchmen. It's a great superhero film. I mean, one of the serious ones. There's that's definitely an adult superhero film if there ever was one. I got this used as well. I have seen it before. This is by Black Fawn Distribution. I like Black Fawn. It's a Canadian company, and I haven't looked into this one too much, but I didn't know this was a Canadian film, if it is. But Black Fawn releases Canadian films specifically. They have Hyperborean out. I bought Bite for 31 Days of Horror, and I got this one. And there is a Christmas film called The Sacrifice Game that they also put out with slipcover that I intend to buy and intend to review for Christmas. So hopefully I can get my hands on that ASAP. But yeah, Black Fawn is a cool company, and Harpoon is a cool movie. I definitely recommend checking this out because it's got a cool twist in it, and the performances are really cool, and it's just a cool horror drama, slight comedy film, sprinkled with some comedy. Haven't seen this yet, but the premise sounds amazing, going in style. You have a bunch of, how should I say, matured actors, veteran actors, you could say, robbing a friggin' bank. Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Alan Arkin committing crime, baby. I don't know what to expect, but the plot, like I said, seems amazing. I kind of bought it along with this because I wanted to double feature it. I hadn't seen this one. I bought it blind because it came with a slipcover. If a film is very cheap and comes with a slipcover, I'll generally just buy it, even if I haven't seen it anymore. But I did watch this one. I love this one. And if Going in Style is anything like this, because they both have Freeman in it, then yeah, I loved this one. So if this one is just as good, we're on good territory there. Blind Buy, haven't seen this yet, but it's got Ben McKenzie in it from the OC days. I don't recognize any of the other actors though. This is Goodbye World. It's a post-apocalyptic movie, and Ben McKenzie's a cool dude. And I got nothing to say about it because I haven't seen it, but it looks cool, and I am excited to check it out. Non-Stop with Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson action thriller, directed by Jean-Colette Serra, who recently directed, what's that film? The Woman in the Yard. And then he did a bunch of Liam Neeson action films before that. Non-Stop is a cool one, taking place on a flight. It's good. Found this one for really cheap. I always wanted to add this one, and I had the hardest time finding it for some reason, but this one came with a slipcover. This is Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. A lot of people don't like this as much as the first one, which I don't disagree, but this is a really, really cool sequel. I see nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I think it's fantastic. New people coming in, new characters, and it's just great. I love it. Given to me for free. I did watch this one before it was given to me for free, and this is a cheese fest, but it's... Vinegar Syndrome also released this, Showgirls, and the person who gave this to me bought it from Vinegar Syndrome, so they gave me the Blu-ray copy. I watched it once. It's so ridiculous. It reminds me of Cocktail with Tom Cruise in a lot of ways, because it's not the greatest movie in the world, but it is so damn entertaining, and there's nothing really like it. Like, it's just one of those experience films that you just have to experience, kind of thing. I'm trying to go a little faster, but I'm still going to talk as much as I can. So I want to collect the How to Train Your Dragon films. I think they made a mistake at the store because there was no way I was leaving this behind. They priced this at $12. $12 for the 4K Blu-ray. This is the third one. I've only seen the first one. I love the first one, and I want to get the trilogy. So starting with 3, that's it. I own Escape Plan with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, and I wanted the sequels, so I got the sequels. Haven't seen the sequels. I think I've seen clips of them, but I haven't seen them in their entirety. But they're B action movies, and you can never go wrong with B action movies. At least I can't go wrong with B action movies. Some more Christmas gifts here. I was given some Criterion films. Risky Business, had never seen it before. I was given it to it blind. I watched it. I loved it. I loved this film. I think this is a great performance of Tom Cruise, early Tom Cruise. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's a classic for a reason. David Lynch, rest in peace. Blue Velvet, great release from Criterion Collection, and really trippy ass film. I don't love it. Mulholland Drive is my favorite David Lynch film, but it's an experience of a watch, if anything. It's just a crazy bonkers film. Watched this once, found it with a slipcover, cheap price. Fender Bender. This is an underrated slasher with a really grim ending. Do not expect anything happy to happen in this film because it doesn't. But it's a cool slasher nonetheless. This is a film that I watched in 2024 that blew me away. These are not usually the type of films that I like either. Or are, you know, they're just not for me. But this one I watched and I was just like, holy shit, this is cinema. and I recommend just giving this film a chance and checking it out. This is Utopia. It's a partner label from Vinegar Syndrome. This is called Femme. This is a British film, and essentially it's about a cross-dressing drag queen performer who has a violent crime done to them by this thug, and then the drag queen performer goes to it really fucks him up too, and then he goes to this bathhouse and he sees the guy who beat the shit out of them there at the bathhouse, and he thinks, oh shit, this is like the perfect revenge. So he starts kind of the guy doesn't recognize him because he's not in drag. He's just he's a guy. He's a man. He's not in performance mode. So he kind of gets to know the guy who beat the shit out of him, and you know, it turns into this just crazy like cat and mouse, like I'm gonna, you know, who's gonna fuck who up first kind of thing. It's so tense and it's so anxiety ridden, and it's just an incredible film. It was my second favorite of last year, just under something else, but man, was it close to the top, and for good reason. Go check out Femme. That's all I have to say. I will be doing a spoiler review at some point of this film. That'll take me so long to talk about. Go watch Femme. It's worth it. The Amityville Horror, I was given to this for free because, again, somebody bought the Vinegar Syndrome release and gave me the Blu-ray, which I don't mind because I just want to get these. I'm trying to collect every Amityville film on Blu-ray or DVD. Not every single one, because there are some that are just literally unwatchable, like literally unwatchable. There's a YouTuber that I'm not going to mention my name that makes a bunch of them that are just like, you take your cell phone and you just make a fucking recording like I am, and then you sell it as a movie. Go fuck yourself. That's not a film, okay? That's you, like, I don't know, going live on YouTube and then having people pay money for it. Like, no. But anyways, I digress. The Babadook I was given for free as a gift, and it's a great film. I only watched it once, but it merits its value for sure. Like there's nothing to take away from the film. It's just so good. Like it's I want to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a while, but I do want to watch it again. This is 6 films that are from WWE production company or whatever. Here's the other one. I only have 5 here. There you go. 6. This is the Marines. They're out of order. The Marine with John Cena, and you got the Marine 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There you go. I'm going to be doing shorts probably on these. But I owned the first one on DVD, and then I noticed that a used video store had all 6 of them on Blu-ray. So I decided to get rid of the DVD and just get all 6 of these. I've only seen The Marine. I have not seen 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're just going to be blind watches. They're B action movies. I expect nothing. As long as they're entertaining, that's all I need. I don't expect anything, you know, amazing quality or anything like that. They just need to be entertaining, and I'm happy. Never seen this film before. Somebody gave it to me and recommended I watch it. Election with Matthew Broderick and Reese Witherspoon. I know nothing about it, so going in blind to that one. Had to add this to the Terminator collection. This is the 4th one. I still need 5 and 6. I hate 5, Genesis, and Dark Fate was disappointing to say the least. But I love 1 to 4. I have no problems with 1 to 4. The first is my favorite, even more than the second. And I really like 3, and I really like this one, Salvation. So no problems with the first 4 at all for me. Blind Buy, Bounty Killer, haven't seen it yet. Got to see it for the first time to talk about it, because I don't know anything about it. It looks like a B action movie, and we'll see how it goes. The Hunter's Prayer with Sam Worthington. This is a B action movie. I watched it once. This also has someone else in it. This girl who I've seen before, but I forget her name now. But anyways, this is a cool flick. very, in the vein of Liam Neeson action movies kind of thing. So if you like those, you'll like The Hunter's Spur. It's pretty cool. I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. I know nothing about this other than it's a Christmas horror film, and I plan to review it at Christmas. So we'll see how that goes. Triple X State of the Union. I have Triple X and Triple X 3, whatever you call it, The Return of Xander Cage. Never had this one though. Never seen this one. So I've seen 1 and 3, have not seen 2. X-Men 2, to add to the collection. I'm collecting the X-Men films. So there's those. Okay, last bunch here. Let's see if I can get through this before this camera dies. I reviewed It's Alive, the original film, for 31 Days of Horror. This is the box set, so I haven't seen 2 and 3, but if you've seen the It's Alive review, then you know that I have that box set already. I bought Ong Bak 2 and 3. I don't own the first. I know the first is on Tubi, so I want the trilogy, and I'm waiting to find the first on Blu-ray, but I found the 2 and 3, the sequels, on Blu-ray, and decided to pick those up. This was a blind buy. I had never seen it before, heard a lot about it though. Super, watched it once, really liked it. Great performance by Ellen Page. She was Ellen Page then, so that's what I'm gonna call her. Fuck politics, I don't care. Yeah, she's great in it. She's hot as hell. Kevin Bacon's in here. You got Rainn Wilson, who just pops in here and there. Liv Tyler's in here. It's a really neat indie film. If you like Defendor, if you like, Kick-Ass, it's an independent kind of version of that. It's really, really cool. This was a Christmas gift. This is Mom and Pop, and this is basically a documentary on video stores. Cinemassacre is in here. Jason Rolfe is his name. He pops in here. So you got him talking about video stores and the good old 90s days. It's a cool documentary. Lots of nostalgia in there. Another Criterion, His Girl Friday, black and white. This is like a slapstick, fast-talking comedy from 1940. Like the dialogue is like whip fast, and that's what kind of makes it funny. And it's a product of its time. It's very, very entertaining, and it's a great release. It's a classic for a reason. We got Thriller, A Cruel Picture from Vinegar Syndrome, and this also comes with, they call her One Eye, or there's 2 cuts of this film anyway. They call her One Eye and Thriller, A Cruel Picture. The version I watched, which is Thriller, this has inserts of pornography, so there are scenes of penetration in here. You will see penetration and ejaculation. Just a fair warning, if anybody is not into porn, there is some in here. Inserts are basically where they take porn actors and, like, it's not the actor, like the actress is not having sex, it's somebody replacing her during the sex scenes, and they just filmed like the lower part of the body of professional porn stars, people who are okay with having sex on screen. That's why they call them inserts, because it's not the actors and actresses doing it, it's professional sex workers doing it, if anybody didn't know what that meant. And then last but not least, we are at the end now. This is another one I'm just adding to the collection. I'm collecting the Transformers films, so this is the 5th? Before Beasts of whatever. I have that one too, I haven't seen it. But you know how the Michael Bay Transformers films are. I don't hate them. They're friggin' background noise. I mean, they're popcorn movies. I actually think the dinosaur one, Age of Extinction, I think that's the best, honestly. Honestly, I think Age of Extinction is my favorite from my memory of all of them. The Last Night it's just okay. It's just okay. But like I said, they're popcorn movies. You just watch them and it's visual candy, okay? It's the equivalent of a fucking banana split. You just fucking enjoy it for the sweetness and the pleasure of it. Like it's not meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. So I do want to get them all. I think I just need Bumblebee and I have them all. So yeah, that's it. 45 minutes, not too bad. All right. That's all the DVDs and all the Blu-rays I got this year. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. I know this was long, but yeah, hopefully my next collection video update, what's in the bag, son, is a little bit sooner. So until next one, thank you guys. Morgan Film Fan here. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like to listen to my voice, or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon, so stay tuned for those. Check out what's on the channel already. Stay tuned for what's coming. Until next review, have a good one. Take care and cheers.